What's up, family? It's your girl Ella May out here at the park. Decided to get out the car. I couldn't get a good the lighting was so poor inside. I think because of the angle of my beautiful sun. You all don't want to see the sun, do you? Well, today I wanted to share some information about a couple of stones I found. I went crystal shopping this weekend. I went to a little town called St. Charles, Missouri, Main Street. They have a bunch of nice little shops, restaurants, all owned by just private owners, no big conglomerates. Very nice place to chill and relax and shop for a lot of different types of things, like crystals. Um, I know I wanted to share something I've discovered the other day. I was listening to an Earth, Wind, and Fire album. My daughter bought me the album because I wanted to get some vinyl and share with the kids that we didn't always have streaming and things of that nature, and CDs. I don't even think they listen to CDs anymore, but I wanted them to see at least a vinyl. I didn't go back to the 8-track. Never really got it. I remember my aunts and uncles having them, but I never owned any 8-tracks. But I definitely remember the albums. But anyway, back to the story. It's a very popular song. I can hear the melody in my head now. And one of the things I was listening, and we say love and light. I was like, what? Okay, so that's a saying that's been for a long time. I just recently, for the last few years, as I've been listening to a lot of videos on YouTube, especially Red Pill. I don't know if you guys know Red and Blue Pill out of New York. There's a bunch of conscious folks in New York. I don't even think they really don't like to be called that, but for lack of a better word. And he is one of the persons. He, along with many others, Red Pill uses that a lot. And it's just a greeting that I've picked up along the way, and I like it because, you know, I want to send love and light and peace to everyone who desires to have it. So let me tell you about the crystals I found. I found quite a few, but I'm only going to share 2 with you today. A Labradorite and a Hematite. I've never worked with either of these crystals really, per se. But I was drawn to them, and you'll see why. They're just simply beautiful to me. Let's see, can you see especially since I'm out in the sun, I was hoping you can really see the translucent. When it reflects the light, it's always a different color. Just simply gorgeous, beautiful crystal. Ooh, almost dropped it. Very pretty. And the other stone, whoops, the hematite. It's like it's a silver with little streaks of red in it. My cousin Trina really liked this one. She loves gray anyway, and it's a grounding stone. And of course, the Labradorite, simply beautiful. I don't think I could make any jewelry out of it, but anyway, I think it would be nice just to sit in a room. Trina was saying that we can make them like centerpieces because it is good for energy in your home. It helps with the energy vibe in the home as well. But let me tell you a little bit about them. Okie dokie. Ooh, I took my shoes off and my feet are burning on this concrete. Trying to get some grounding. But really, when you're grounding, I think you're supposed to be in the grass. But I'm on the concrete. The Labradorite. Iridescent Labradorite is a highly mystical and protective stone, a bringer of light. It raises consciousness and connects with the universal energies. Labradorite deflects unwanted energies from the aura and prevents energy leakage. I think that's enough right there. And although there is a lot more to it, but I think that's a good start. But I do want to mention some of the healing qualities. Give me a second. Ooh-wee, my feet are hot. Labradorite treats disorders of the eyes and brains, relieves stress, regulates metabolism. It's helpful for colds, gout, balances hormones and relieves menstrual tension, lowers blood pressure. Labradorite can be used as a, I don't even know what that means, so I'm gonna leave that alone till I research it myself. So there are some really great benefits from this stone that the universe has blessed us with, that has bestowed upon us as a gift. And the hematite stone. Hematite is particularly effective at grounding and protecting. Harmonizes mind, body, and spirit. It's used during out-of-body journey. It protects the soul and grounds it back into the body. Basically, that's just dreaming. Any lucid dreamers out there? You dream that you're out and about and flying, and yeah, that's the out-of-body experience. Let's see. Oh, I also wanted to share some of the healing benefits of this stone. Oh, my feet are so hot. Hematite aids circulatory problems and blood conditions such as anemia. It supports the kidneys in cleansing blood, and it regenerates tissue. Hematite stimulates the absorption of iron and the formation of red blood cells. It treats leg cramps, anxiety, insomnia, and aids spinal alignment and fractures. Wow, pretty powerful. Now, of course, as I mentioned before, I am a beginner. So I have looked and researched others who've been doing this much longer than I have. And I've decided to take a course so that I can be definitely more efficient, more effective in what I'm doing. But I just wanted to share quickly before I go. I was listening to one crystal healer. Wish I can think of his name and his page, because it's the first time I looked at it. It just happened to pop up, and I listened to it because he has been using crystals in his healing practice for over 15 years. And he was telling us, or the you know, those of us that were listening, the top 3 crystals in his personal opinion and his experience of healing. He went from 3, 2 to 1. The third one, wow, it was Cavernite or something like that. I don't really recall it. I'm not familiar with it, so I'm not going to go into it too much because I need to look it up and study it for myself. The second one was this little stone right here. Well, the quartz, it's not the quartz, but what's on top of the quartz, which is the Moldavite. I have a little tiny piece because Moldavite is pretty expensive. It's rare, but one of the most powerful stones, crystals, according to this gentleman in his practice, that he's experienced. I can kind of attest to that. Look at this blue foot. I don't know what I was doing with these nails. I was calling myself polishing them. But anyway, it did help me along my journey, and it continues to help me. And that's why I try to wear it as often as possible, so that I can continue to grow, continue to feed myself and feed others that are interested in receiving this information. The number 1 crystal he mentioned is one that I own, and so do you. I was very surprised to hear that, and you're probably surprised to hear it too. My feet are hot. I'm standing on the ground. Hello. I'm at the park. I'm always speaking to people. So, the number one crystal. You ready? Drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. Let me grab it. It's you. You are the number one crystal. Yeah. Where did you think these crystals come from? The earth. What's in the earth? All of our ancestors' DNA. It's just us. Depending on where it formed, is where it formed, and the properties, the beauties within. Everything we need is already inside of us. Believe it. What do you have to lose? Everything to gain. So I'm gonna get off of this live now. I have to go do some other stuff, but I just wanted you to see what I get to see when I'm out here in the heart of nature, enjoying the gifts of the universe. I love you all. I wish you love and light and peace. Come back and see me again, because I think I have a lot more left to say. Take care, y'all. Bye.